Yo, let's talk ball, family. Let's talk ball, family. What's good? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. I hope you having a good morning. Be blessed and stay blessed. Look, I only got one thing to get into, and uh, it's about quarterbacks. About quarterbacks. Not too much, not too little. You feel me? Let's get into it. Las Vegas Raiders. Luckily for the Raiders, a consensus is beginning to form around Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza as a prospect worthy of the number one overall pick in the 2026 NFL draft. Since moving on from Derek Carr after the 2022 season, Las Vegas has struggled to find stability at the position, cycling through Jimmy Garoppolo, Aiden O'Connell, Gardner Minshew, and Geno Smith, which I believe who can still play ball. Let's talk ball. Let's get back into it. Smith can still function in the right environment, but the Raiders ultimately need a young franchise caliber quarterback to inject long-term direction and elevate what should be a talented offense. Hey, y'all stay with me. Y'all stay with me. New York Jets. New York Jets. I said it. The Jets have been here before after selecting Zach Wilson second overall in the 2021 NFL Draft, only to watch that gamble fail. They swung again by acquiring Aaron Rodgers, both of them gambles, and later turning to Justin Fields. That ain't even a gamble. That was just stupid. For 2025, neither more provided long-term stability. Now, after gutting the roster to stockpile draft capital, New York once again finds itself without a clear answer at quarterback. With Fields expected to depart this offseason and no obvious solution in the 2026 draft class beyond Fernando Mendoza, the Jets are staring down yet another reset at the most important position in the sport. Look, Jets, if y'all that desperate, Carson Beck, he is in the draft. Hello, Carson Beck is in the draft. We're going to get back into it. Miami Dolphins. These are all teams that need quarterbacks, bro. What new general manager John Eric Sullivan and head coach Jeff Hafley decided to do with Tua in his remaining contract is unknown at the time of this writing. However, it would not be surprising if the Dolphins look to move on this offseason, which they should, man. Get him out the door ASAP. Most likely a trade, considering Tua would carry a $99.2 million dead cap hit if released. While Tua has graded extremely well at times over the past 4 seasons, his limitations are clear, very clear. He can struggle when the play call fails to stay ahead of the defensive scheme, and he has yet to consistently elevate the offense on his own. Correct. Paired with the right talent and system, Tua can still be a productive quarterback. No. But to this point, he hasn't shown the ability to lift a team beyond his structure. Bro, look, let me get into it, bro. You got Brent Nussmeier, you got Fernando Mendoza, you got Ty Simpson, and you got Carson Beck, who I believe is the most valuable 4 quarterbacks in the draft right now. But who's the most seasoned one? Who is the most seasoned one? To me, Carson Beck. Let's get into it. Carson Beck had a highly decorated college career primarily at Georgia, communicating in a transfer to Miami for his final year with over 11,700 career passing yards, 88 touchdowns to 30 interceptions, and a strong completion percentage, leading Georgia to multiple national titles as a backup before starting, and leaving with a successful final season at Miami. He lost in the 2026 National Championship, but also earning him high praise in a significant college record. Look, career snapshot, teams, Georgia Bulldogs, 2020 and 2024. He also played for the Miami Hurricanes in 2025, which y'all already know this. Total passing yards, over 11,700. Total touchdowns, 88. Completion percentage around 69.5% for his career. Key accomplishments: 2 national championships as a backup at Georgia, bro. As a backup. Let's get back into it. Leading Miami to a strong season in 2025. Bro, look. Year by year highlights. 2021 at Georgia. Carson Beck, 176 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 2022, Georgia, 310 yards, 4 touchdowns. 2023, Carson Beck, he became a starter at Georgia. 3,485 yards, 28 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 1 rushing touchdown. 2025, at Miami, 3,581 yards, 29 yards, 11 interceptions, 2 rushing touchdowns, and a 73.3 completion rate. Bruh, this man progressed everywhere he went. He progressed. His progression did not go down. To me, it did not go down. Let's get back into it. Key statistics and records. His final 2 seasons at Georgia and his year at Miami featured over 3,500 passing yards and 20 touchdowns each. Come on, man. The man wins games. The only thing he failed to do was win a national championship as a starter. Let's get back into it. He excelled in his final year at Miami, achieving a 72.2 completion rate with 30 touchdowns. Man, I'm telling you, he is a seasoned quarterback. He been in college for 6 years. He played under Kirby Smart. Look, let's get back into it. Carson Beck's career showcases significant development, moving from a backup role to a standout starter, leaving a strong statistical legacy at both Georgia and Miami. Come on, man. Look, he's the most seasoned quarterback out of the 3 quarterbacks I named. Tom Simpson, Fernando Mendoza, and Garrett Nussmeier. Bro, the proof is in the pudding. Look, Miami, y'all need a quarterback, right? Carson Beck. New York Jets, y'all need a quarterback, right? Carson Beck. Las Vegas Raiders, y'all need a quarterback, right? Carson Beck. Do not pass this man up. He has got to go. He got to get off the board early. Period. Let's talk ball.